And welcome to the stage, Henry Morton!
Unfortunately, he was right on the mark. So guys, someone has died. Okay, they're not dead. I haven't really talked to them in a while. I mean, you know how it is. You move away from home, you're completely immersed in a new life. You forget to text them happy birthday one time, and you fall out of contact. But the minute that you see them again, it's like nothing ever changed. And funnily enough, she's actually here tonight. I have to be honest, I'm a little scared to bring her up. We have a very personal connection that's hard to put into words. I've known her my whole life, and how can I even begin to describe someone that's had such an impact on me? I just don't know where to start. So maybe to make this a little less scary, I'll take a step back in time. Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the world can seem so vast on this journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide, I'll be safe and wanted, finally home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the where to start? When she was in elementary school, there was this high school putting on a production of The Wizard of Oz. They needed kids to play the Munchkins, so her parents signed her up to audition. I remember she got in front of the creative team and recited a Shel Silverstein poem and sang happy birthday. And I wish that's what my red book looked like now. Well, it must have been an exhilarating performance because she got in, but there was still one last step: choosing your Munchkin character. I remember she was ushered into this small room, and when they asked her who she wanted to play, she gave two options: a member of the Lollipop Gang or the mayor of the Munchkin City. I'll let you guess which one she got. It was awesome. Her mom bought the costume from Party City and drew a mustache on her with an eyeliner pencil. Watch out, Mom Donnie. She was always performing. Her and her sister would literally put on musicals in their living room and charge their parents to watch them. I think her favorite must have been Peter Pan, flying around the living room in her dad's arms while her sister ran around in the back as her shadow. Someone definitely pulled the shortest straw in that production. I love remembering all of these memories, bringing to light a person that I know so well. But in a way, those countless hours spent playing make-believe as Peter or the mayor of Munchkin City wasn't so much a fantasy as it was a longing for a different reality. And you know, soaring around in my dad's arms as I pretended to be the boy who would never grow up made for some of the best memories as a child. And I really did love performing on that stage in that Party City costume with a penciled-in mustache. One step at a time, one hope then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future, things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign, let this road be mine, let it lead me to my past and bring me home at last. The rush of memories is endless. Playing football every recess, convinced that I would be the first ever girl to play for the NFL. This is what I look like with more testosterone. And then there was my elementary school talent show where I sang Little People from Les Mis, knowing that not a single kid in the audience knew what the hell I was saying. Looking back, I only wish I could have met myself as I am today to tell her how grateful I am that she lived her life so authentically. Long ago, in someone else's lifetime, someone with my name who looked a lot like me came to know a man and made a promise he only had to say, and that's where she would be. Lately, although her feelings run just as deep, the promise she made has grown impossible to keep, and yet I wish it wasn't so. Will she miss me if I go? I could be in someone else's story, in someone else's life, and she could be in mine. I don't see a reason to be lonely. I should take my chances further down the line. And if that girl I knew should ask my advice, oh, I wouldn't hesitate. She needn't ask me twice. Go now, I tell her that for free. Trouble is the girl was me. The story is the girl is me. God, what a journey. What a beautiful, terrifying journey. I mean, I can't tell you how scary it was, realizing that what I needed to do to become my most authentic self meant forever altering the one mechanism I had built my life upon. And not only that, I was freshly 18 and in the middle of a global pandemic. So that was an awesome combination. After my first month on testosterone, I started losing the upper register of my singing voice. I started not being able to audiate in the correct octave. I started not being able to sing songs that had been in my body my entire life. I remember being scared for my future as a performer. Where am I? Where am I going? Is it somewhere that I want to go? And when I get there, is that where happy is? Or is it somewhere I already know? Sometimes I feel like I cry without a noise. Sometimes I feel like somebody chose my choice. I have to run away. I thunder, I could hear it, but it's back. It's my sound. Sometimes I feel like I lost my only voice, but then I realize only I can choose my choice. I have to run away. I have to sit and stay. I want to live a life where I'm allowed to say that I'm proud of the way that I spent my days. These days, all we ever really get are days to dream and days to lose. I just need to choose my time. I have to run away. I have to stay. I want to live a life where I am proud to say that I followed my joy, I followed my heart. I lived this one wild life, I ripped it apart. I pushed through the corners with no apologies, and finally I can say I know the way. I'll say that I loved the way that I spent my days. She will never leave me. I wish I could tell her I can actually grow a real mustache now. So no need for that eyeliner pencil. Tell her that we're definitely not going to be playing for the NFL. Tell her that by merely existing as her most authentic self, she's taught me so much more than any person who could ever tell me what they thought about my body.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, that old feeling goes away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand and reach out your
And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.